We have Mike and Bobbi and Bruno. Bruno's camera shy. He doesn't like the camera. Okay, hey guys, why did y'all pick training for Bruno?
It was out of control.
Okay. I remember the very first class, I have to say, Mike kind of grilled me big time. Right, Mike? Remember that?
I sure did.
Okay. What were some of the things you were questioning me? Because you read tons of books.
Yeah, and I read tons of books. I own several dogs, and she had told me about the training school, and I just didn't know what the qualifications that you had. And I just wanted to find out more about you and how you were going to help us train the dog. Were you just going to leave us on our own, or were you going to actually help us? And you actually helped us out a lot.
Well, good, thank you. I must say, Bobbi, we had a couple of rough times in training class when it was really bad. I'm not going to elaborate. I know you came close to giving up a couple times, and y'all were even thinking about getting rid of him. Right?
Yeah.
But at that training point, we talked about how dog's temperament comes into play. On that rough day, I won't elaborate, what did you learn most on that one day?
Well, I'm not ashamed to say I was in tears, and I felt I was at the end of my
long leash. Okay, end of your rope, literally.
Yes. And what it did is, it was like, that was the icing on the cake when he stood up and just,
He bit you?
He did, yeah. He did bite
Took
me.
over you, okay.
Took me over. And I went home, and it was very clear to me that I was going to get rid of him. And then I decided I don't want to give up on him. I think I could do this.
Good.
And at that time, he had totally lacked respect for me. That's why he was jumping on me and just not listening to me, bite me.
Good for you. Good for you to notice that.
I started really getting into the training, walking him. Big thing was getting the crate. We were letting him sleep on the couch before.
Good.
That's no good. I gained a lot of control over that with the crate and the walking, and finally it turned around. It really did.
Good.
Yeah.
So basically, I guess what you're saying in a roundabout way, if dogs were self-trained, we'd all have perfect dogs, wouldn't we?
Exactly.
Right. So tell me, what did you learn about yourself by training him? I know you came a long way.
I learned, and it came about the day that everything happened. It was very emotional, but I learned that I have to be stronger to the dog, and just because I'm being firmer with him and not thinking he's a baby and he's got baby feelings, he really. I always felt like I was being mean to him by giving him demands, and so I realized that that's not helping the dog, because when you don't put yourself in charge, the dog doesn't know who's the leader, so he takes over.
There you go.
Yep.
You got it.
And now he's a much happier dog.
He really is.
Yes, he is.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks,
I'm so proud of you.
Really recommend you.
And I just hope that you guys, come on back, Bruno. Come on camera, buddy. Come on. Oh, and how old is Bruno?
He's 10 months.
He's just a puppy.
Yes, he is.
So puppies can put you through a lot of heck.
Right.
And he is neutered.
And he's still got a lot of play in him, and that's normal for a puppy.
Right, right.
But
do you think he's a different dog from the first class?
Oh, yes. I mean, he was an absolute terror. He would eat up the sofa pillows and just destroy everything in sight.
So, Mike, did I pass your test? I got to hear it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Everything I wanted more. It really was.
Thank you.
A lot of stuff we were doing wrong that we didn't know. You think you know, and just because you have a few dogs, you're really so far off base that you don't even realize.
Every dog's are different. And one thing I want to mention too, Bruno told on you one week. Remember how we always say dogs talk to us by their actions?
Yeah.
And that one time when Bobbi was having a hard time, and I'm like, wait a minute, something's not going on here. And then as we probed further, we found out Mike was still using the wrong leash at home, so therefore Bruno was lacking respect because it wasn't following through.
Yeah.
So that consistency is important.
Right.
I gave him his freedom on a retractable leash and let him be the boss for a while.
And he was.
And he He really went to his head.
Literally, in Bobby's arms because he chewed her up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So he was so out of control at that point.
he was.
He was so used to the leash.
So tell me the most important question. I know you were considering getting rid of Bruno. Does he get to stay?
Oh yeah.
Yes, he
Yes, he
does.
does.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
He does get to stay.
And you know, that's one of my missions as being a trainer is to stop dogs from going to shelters
Yeah.
and homes. Because believe it or not, he does love you.
Oh yeah, there's no
We
doubt.
know, we know.
Well, I'm going to hug your neck after I turn off the camera because I'm just so darn proud of you.
Oh yeah.
And congratulations. The classes are for the life of your dog. If y'all still need help, come back anytime.
Yeah, we may join that thing in January. If you could do the agility. I can't do the agility.
But congratulations. You definitely have a star puppy and you are definitely star owners.
Wonderful.